My shoes.
You're not wearing shoes?
This sparkling wine there.
What?
This sparkling wine. Hi!
Morning.
In the top zipper.
Okay, perfect.
My shoes.
You're not wearing shoes? She's wearing slippers.
That's in the video now. Who's got two thumbs and made the bus?
He made the bus that time.
Ernest!
Made it the bus.
Hey guys!
Right, that is good to hear. Now, today we have Karel, our bus driver, who's gonna take us to Heidelberg, up to the castle, down into the city, and then once the city excursion is ended, all of you back to the ship. And myself, as I said, my name is Thomas. I come from the beautiful city of Heidelberg, where I studied history, German philology, and Slavistics, and where I'm currently getting my doctorate also in history at the University of Heidelberg. Apart from that, I work as an actor and director in the theater scene of Heidelberg. And as we pass the bridge, please direct your attention to the column on your left-hand side. There, where you will see some black markings on it. They show you how high the floodwaters rose when the river flooded the city. And actually, there's a pretty funny story about the old bridge. So you see, during the Second World War, a lot of German cities have been terribly bombed and destroyed. Not so Heidelberg. Heidelberg survived the war completely unspoiled. No bombs were dropped on Heidelberg, except for 2 or 3 that were accidentally dropped in the zoo of Heidelberg, which is why we still... Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we finally arrived at the very ancient and historical bus parking lot of the Castle of Heidelberg. As you can see, we maintain a very detailed and beautiful collection of potholes here. So that means we're gonna get off the bus soon.
Not a summary, but a cheat sheet.
3.
La familia, look at the camera. Stradali.
What's...
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I will take you past the castle gate and next to the other all over this place. This was done in the beginning of the 16th century. Like we had this philosophy that if you want to live in peace, then the main thing that you will have to do is show force to your neighbors, who are your potential opponents. We make the stop right here, and show them that you are able to do. On this hill, right there. So you brought landscape designers from England to Heidelberg.
Made it this morning.
I did.
Great.
I'm great. Feeling great.
For a change.
Yeah, I know, right?
Tell him again. Made it this morning. We have to film it.
I'm filming.
Oh, there you go.
Got it. Copy paste. Scottish counting from the house of Stuarts. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's step up to the balustrade right here. From here you have an excellent view down into the old town of Heidelberg. And looking down there, you can clearly see why the old town is called the old town. All those buildings down there are very old. And not only that, they also match each other in style. Now, the reason for that is that those buildings were all built in roughly the same decades, in the beginning of the 18th century, after the castle had been completely destroyed by the French, and the Heidelbergians had to rebuild their whole city, and of course they rebuilt it in the style of the day, which was the Baroque era. Now you can only see two modern style buildings from up here. The one right underneath us, that would be the train station for the funicular. And the other one would be the blackish greyish building over there, a little bit closer to the river with the glass cross. Now, a lot of people who come to Heidelberg at some point ask, where is the university? Well, the University of Heidelberg actually has no central campus. It's rather that the whole city is the university. So when you study in Heidelberg, you really do study in all those beautiful old buildings down there. Or at least that is if you study the humanities. If you study science, you're on the other side of the river, where the red roofs end and the white roofs begin, and the white houses begin.
Smoked. Hi, Mom. Welcome.
Good that you could make it, Ernest.
I did, yeah. Sup, stuff. Hangers.
City, and then in the 19th anniversary, monks came up to the
Both is just 17 years old.
So Elizabeth would
Very young, so it was a really marriage.
stroke through the farm.
He really loved it.
I like to start at 9 because then I control.
Therefore, it was also valuable. So the French shop all in France now, but I guess the French usually started it down. Now, the oldest building that you
They're lying to me.
people were looking around and they rediscovered the Greek architecture, the Roman architecture, Greek art, the statues and all those things, and they realize that much had been lost. You can see this quite clearly if you compare even the greatest cathedrals to the Pantheon, or if you compare statues of the Middle Ages with the statues the Greeks were able to produce, then they were still leaps and bounds ahead. I saw some of you looking up there. This is the sundial. It actually works and shows you the Heidelberg time. It actually works and shows you the Heidelberg time, but of course not according to Greenwich Mean Time, so it will not match up with you.
Go down there, baby.
That we could now think of. All in all, I would say Heidelberg Castle built. Now,